So tomorrow's my cousin's birthday. I don't know if there's just like been so much going on that I'm kind of like in like uh autopilot right now, or if I've already cried so much that like I've gotten it out of my system. Or like I said, the last few days have just been so hectic that like I haven't fully had time to like process that. Um it's a very weird feeling. I was taking a shower and I was thinking about him. And I was thinking about, and I know this is like not the best way to be, which is why I'm even like working through it. But like anytime I feel sadness about my cousin's passing, I feel guilty for even feeling sad because I think about his kids, family, and sorry, his kids, parents, and brother. But it's and then like I had to correct myself because I was just like saying like if the roles were reversed and they were telling me that like for whatever reason they didn't feel comfortable, mourning someone else's passing because they feel as though I had a stronger relationship with them, I would be like, that's crazy. What are you talking about right now? Like you have your own separate relationship with this person. Like whatever you're feeling is valid and that's crazy that you like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I would be telling them. I would be telling them, I was like, that's what do you mean? What do you mean you feel as though you can't be sad or you feel guilty about being sad because of my relationship with that person? Like that doesn't make any sort of sense. Like you have every right to have your experience. Now, that's what I would be telling someone else. But for some reason, I'm never able to. It's hard for me to think about my cousin for long periods of time because every time I think about my cousin, my mind immediately goes to my aunt, his mother. Um, I think I also need to do a better job of like holding space for my uncle's experience. And it's like the epitome of like us needing to do a better job as far as like emotional space for black men. Um, they both lost a child, but for some reason I always just think about my aunt. Like I don't know if it's because like as always, like most men, especially in my family, like you don't really see the men like express much emotion. Um, but I just always think about them. And I don't know. I don't know if I ever have. I think like since I first found out, I don't know if I've ever fully allowed myself to feel. I'm such an empath that I just can't not think about them. And I find myself like more so crying and emotional from feeling the pain that they feel and not even like my own experience of losing a cousin. It's like the pain that I be feeling is just like the pain of other people that other people feel as a result. I don't know where I was going with this. I know that I do know that I feel like I'm in a place where like all respect to like everybody else, like so much respect to people. Again, I'm not in any way trying to seem ungrateful about, people I actually do have in my life that I know care and love me, but like as far as like showing up for me, like as far as what I need right now emotionally, I just feel like the only person that can provide me with that is like me. I feel like the type of support that I'm looking for right now, it lives within me. I don't think that anybody else besides myself, God, and my person can heal the loneliness that I feel. Um, I think that everybody's doing the best that they can. I think that we're all going through our own stuff. And I think that just showing up for yourself can take so much out of you that like you might not even have reserves for others. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I'm like, I'm really not upset. I don't even feel like it's anybody's responsibility except for mine to make sure I'm good. So I just wanna like I don't know how it sounds, but I just wanna like not even try or like I don't even want to like I don't know if I want to rely on anybody else emotionally. I don't know how that sounds right now. That probably sounds terribly, but at least it's the truth. And like I feel like as long as I'm telling the truth, um, there's like the opportunity for healing. You know what I'm trying to say? Like that might push me towards healing even if it's painful. Um, and the reality is, man, I don't even know how I feel about allowing anyone to even be there for me emotionally. I feel like I've had to like be there for myself emotionally so much. Like like especially these last few months, I feel like I've been completely just me and God, like navigating life emotionally. Just me and God figuring it out. And it's just gotten to a point where it's like I don't even feel comfortable like allowing someone to even try to be there emotionally because I just feel as though like I'm finally figuring out how to provide it for myself after just feeling like completely alone and depressed for like the last few months. I feel like I've finally like found how to get my own self out of it. Myself and God. I'm always including God when I say myself. I'm never by myself, definitely with God. But like I think I've like in so many words, I think I've figured out how to self-soothe. I guess that's what I'm trying to communicate. It's like I felt very alone emotionally over these last few months when I've been like having to navigate my depression. And I've basically like taught myself how to cope with that. So it's like I'm not even trying to like I'm not trying to leave. I don't know if I even trust, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even trust like I don't know if I trust others to like have me emotionally. And I don't really know, yeah, I don't know if I trust others to like have me emotionally. I feel like I've had to like figure out how to be okay emotionally. Emotionally, I think I've had to figure that out myself. And I think that like now that I've like kind of taught myself how, it's like I don't even I don't know. It's like I don't want to even like put myself in a position of like relying on someone who doesn't either doesn't want to or doesn't have the capacity to be there for me the way that I need right now. I know that I can be there for me the way that I need right now. And I think that because of like the fragile state that I'm in, I think that like only myself and God right now do I trust being super close to me just cuz like I'm still coping and healing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like respectfully, like I've had to figure this out myself emotionally. I just want to push the fact emotionally. I'm not saying physically. I'm not saying like financially. I'm not saying that like I'm just strictly talking about like having a resource, a healthy, reliable resource emotionally for me that like I feel better after sharing my emotional experience with the person. Now I'll just say like this definitely has therapy written all over it. Therapy really changed my life for the positive. I went to therapy for years. Um, I haven't been in quite a while for personal reasons. But this is definitely sounding like let's start at therapy. Um, and I don't mean this in like any type of like negative way, but it's feeling very like I think I just want to be by myself right now. I've already had to like figure out how to be okay by myself. I've already felt alone. And I feel like now I think I just spatially also want to be alone just to like, I don't know. It's like I need like isolated space to just like really process everything that I've been through over the last several months. Um, it's been so rough. Even over the last few years, man, like starting my business by myself, everything that I've gone through, I've been so close to being homeless. I've had times when I was in Houston where I didn't have any food. Um, I like these last 2 months are like like I just now started having a car. When I was in Houston, I had to walk in the hot ass sun. Um, when I was in Atlanta, I would have to like ride the bus. And I'm not complaining or anything, but like that's just what I mean about like I've really been through a lot and I had to figure this out by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding a bus by myself. I'm walking by myself. I'm like figuring out business by myself. I don't have anybody like shooting with me in the gym. I'm literally in the gym figuring out the game by myself. My failures, like my lonely nights, my late nights, having to walk places, like having people do some negative, man, hurtful things to me. And I'm not trying to say in any way that like I didn't have, individuals in my corner, along the way, but as far as like feeling like I have my person that I can go to for emotional support, it's just been me and God. That's it. Especially for the last few months, like it's just been me and God, and it just got to a place where like I just stopped talking. Like if I like come to somebody for emotional support and like I lead the conversation being like that was a waste of time, I just don't even like. Well, I know I can't come to this personal, like like well, I know that this is not something that I can come to this person for, so not even about to waste my time. It's felt very lonely, just feeling alone. just feeling alone to figure everything out and just praying that God's listening. That's all I have for tonight. Because this is supposed to be therapeutic for me, I don't want to like task myself with like making sure that I end this on a positive note so that someone who's watching this doesn't feel sorrow. I'm tired of hiding my sorrow to make other people feel more comfortable. I'm tired of hiding my sorrow so that I don't make someone else feel uncomfortable. Uh, I'm tired of hiding my sorrow so that someone else who cares about me doesn't feel guilty or doesn't feel a type of way. Like, I'm tired of hiding my sorrow. This was very therapeutic. There's something peaceful about even when you're in it, being able to name it. There's something very peaceful about that. Like just being able to name what I'm feeling. It feels like it doesn't have as much power over me. But this was therapeutic. I think I'm gonna do more of these. I think that I'm just at a space if I were to articulate it where like I would just prefer that my strength come from within. I think that I'm just not at a space right now where I feel comfortable with others providing me with the emotional support that I'm seeking. Um, I'm just not there. Like I think that I'm getting more out of this um and just teaching myself how to just be there for myself and just figuring out how to navigate life um as a single man. All right, that's what I got. This was this is very therapeutic.